May the force be with you. If it's not already, I mean, if the force is already with you, then don't double up because that could cause an overdose of force. And that leads you to the dark side, of course. And then you become a Sith, and Sith Lords deal in absolutes, and, you know, that's just bad. And then Luke has to come and cut you up. Nobody wants this, you know, because, I mean, you saw they brought Luke back for fucking the new series and shit, and people were kind of disappointed. I thought it was pretty badass, aside from the fact that The Force Awakens was basically a New Hope. Go back and, if you didn't notice it, go back and watch it again. Go back and watch it again. It's a New Hope. It's just The Force Awakened. You know, it'd be dope, and then we'll get into the real problem with America. That would be dope would be to do, if they were smart, Disney would have a secondary station, and they could introduce it by having, like, at their theme parks. They should have done this like a while back. There's a place for the adults to go hang out, and there's not like adult, you know what I mean? But it's there's more adult things to do. You know, it's not so kid and childlike. So that way, when they have Star Wars, when they bought Star Wars, all those things, like, and some of their darker stuff that they do, rather than like now we're like, oh, that's a Disney corp. You know what I mean? We're finding out, but if it's like, yeah, of course it's a Disney corporation. They fucking got entertain adults too. You know. Disney kids grew up to Disney adults, and they don't necessarily want to stay that same way. Life gets fucked up as you're going. Life gets fucked up. It's not always green lasers shooting past you. Sometimes those fucking green lasers hit you. Sometimes there's a blue laser in your back from one of your fucking, you know what I mean? It gets pretty dark and twisted, which would be a fucking great thing to have, like, another thing that's not necessarily Star Wars. It could be called, like, you know, Galactic, you know, whatever. Or, you know, it's like we've, you can even start out, we've told you, it's time to tell you, like, it's a bit darker. And they could even start with the beginning with the New Hope, and then and tell it like a very gritty kind of the Dark Knight, Christopher Nolan version of Batman, of Star Wars. You don't have to go all graphic with it, but they're allowed to say fuck. People are allowed to get shot. People are allowed to die. You know, more drama, more adult themed stories. You know, there's a fucking you don't have to necessarily keep with a very simple plot line. There could be a series of crazy out there that have nothing to do with Luke and whatever. Oh man, I can come with tons of stories to do. Smuggling, you know what I mean? The whole Mandalorian could start you into this whole. That could start you into the Mandalorian kind of whatever is more for kids and whatever, because there's a crossover, so it's like a equal. You know what I mean? It's a bit leaning on the darker side, you know. And then there's other ones that are like, if you really want to know how the bounty hunter's really fucking, like, this one's kind of like a bounty hunter with the heart of gold, so it's okay for kids to watch this. He's turning over the little baby Yoda or whatever the fuck it is. You know what I mean? The baby Yoda, whatever. I don't know the story behind the baby Yoda. Whatever it is, he's not going to shoot it in the fucking head or use it as a ransom. These other motherfuckers will. They're dirty. The cute little baby Yoda, it's the last fucking one. Start paying and she gets shot in the fucking head. I guarantee you walk into a bar, they fucking... Yoda fucking sucks all the money and they run out. It turns out it's a scam. You know what I mean? That kind of shit. He raises his hand and fucking pulls all the money into his little basket and they fucking get the fuck out of there. That'd be fucking funny as hell because it's like the opening scene. And the kid, the baby Yoda's all worried, you know, scared and shit. Give me the fucking money. And like, of course, everyone's like, oh my god. And they just start throwing money, you know. Just don't kill it, because that's basically what we did. Just don't kill it. Just whatever that baby Yoda has got to live. You know that means they're going to have to kill it or do something with it because you guys love it too much. It's going to have to live on like spirit. You know that. They're setting you up, and I'm not falling for this shit. That's why I don't watch that fucking show. I know set up. You don't think that fucking Snuggle Bear's going to die? That little cute little snuggle bear from the fucking. He's already gotten creepy. They've already turned him creepy. And when they go CGI, he's dead. It was cute at first, the way he come climbing up the fuck, because he was a little muppet. And he come climbing up the furniture. I mean, the furniture. That would be fucking crazy. No, he come up with the fucking basket of clothes and sit on top and go, hi, I'm Snuggle. You know what I mean? Like, and it all smells fresh. To this day, my mom still uses Snuggle for that shit. She bought a little fucking Snuggle bear that was in the fucking, it was about like this big. And, or maybe it was, I don't know, it was like at least like the boxes. You know, you turn in like enough of the UPCs back in the day. You send a self-addressed stamped envelope, and they send you like this little Snuggle bear fucking Christmas ornament. She still uses it to this day. Loves that fucking thing. We're going shopping one time, and I remember I was getting like I got some fabric softener in her face just when I went for the regular stuff. It was like you know, my mom's not gonna be like, oh, you're cheaping out. You got like, I'm like, you don't. I used to Snuggle. I'm like, yeah, I know. I don't have this kind of finance. You've done something good with your life, Mom. I can't get the 70% or higher if I get. See, that's just gonna be. I hear you, and goddamn it, it smells fucking great. It does. It really fucking smells good. It really does, and it lasts for so long. I don't know. That, like, my mom just knows how to do fucking laundry the proper way or something. I don't know. Whatever she uses, that shit smells fucking great. My washer's down, so I gotta get it fixed. Do laundry over there. You brought your? No. Only Snuggle goes into my washer. That cheap stuff's gonna gum up all the works. Just don't. So what's wrong with what's the real problem with America? Capitalism. Plain and simple. Capitalism. In order for capitalism to work efficiently and properly, the way that they see it, the employee has got to get basically the least if they could do it where they could do slave wages and have you living at the factory, they would. Proof, they moved all their manufacturing to China. They can't do that here. So they moved the manufacturing. You know, the pesky constitution and stuff, you know, like slave laws and stuff. And oh, trust me, they already put into the thing that the only people that can be forced to work for free are criminals. Then they spent the last, like, you know, however long since then, making sure you believe that black people are criminals by nature. Oh, and Mexicans. Some are good, I suppose. Oh, and those Asians, they're starting their opium dens, and oh, you can't trust the Chinese. They're screwing us. How? Well, they came over here and stole our jobs. How? They came over on boats. Took all the jobs in the middle of the night. Yeah. Took them back to their place and started doing. Oh wow! They stole our jobs. Fuck! You sure you didn't just hire a bunch of people that are cheaper than us? They stole. They came here and in the factory. We have to close it down. We have to. I mean, they took all the materials that were here. Look, there. You remember where the spools and stuff? It's all gone. The forklifts, all gone. Fucking Chinese stole it. And then the Mexicans also, they come over here stealing your jobs. Ooh, and that makes me where I have to hire some in order to keep up with my competition. And ooh, that makes me angry that my check keeps getting larger. And oh, you understand, John, I gotta fire you. And yeah, it's a tough economy out there. And you gotta do what you gotta do. Fucking Mexicans stealing my job. I know, John. I know. I'm not an asshole. I'm not. You understand it's business. Yeah, man, you got a roofing company to run. Yeah, I do have a roofing company to run, and these guys, all 12 of them will work for the cost of you. Fucking stealing my job, you motherfuckers! Yeah, yeah, scream at them. Scream at them. Fucking assholes! With your tasty lunches and your festive music that doesn't feel like I'm even working. You know? No, I don't like it. You, John, paying you 18 an hour instead of getting all 12 of those guys for about the same price? Fuck, I like sitting up there all day with you, John. Just me and you. Rubbing butts and roofing houses. At this rate, I sit on the fucking thing and listen to the rhythm of the hammers are going to the Latin beat. I'm over here with the fucking margarita and shit, making more cash. I hate it! I'm in the new tax bracket, man. Dang, they got you with the new tax bracket. Yes, and Trump's trying to work on getting it. I hope it works out for you, man. It's tough for all of us. That worked? Yeah, I went to public school. Louisiana? Yeah. Now we gotta get all the rest, get all these fucking educated fucking college fucks like John. He gets it. And that's what they did. Your neoliberal collegisms and your words with more than 2 syllables. Don't nobody need more than 2 syllables. Syllables. See? You only need 2. Well, 1 + 1 is 3 then. How does that explain that to 2 then? You just don't, you fucking what? The Constitution gives me the right. The school that I go to told me. My church said so. Have you read it? No. Why? I don't need to. My preacher wouldn't lie to me, and my teachers wouldn't lie to me. These are American. These aren't foreign teachers. These are American teachers. Each one of them refuses to learn a second language. That's how American they are. Right, because learning a second language doesn't mean that you know thoughts and ideas at their very core and can translate your ideas into another language you don't naturally speak. That would mean that you have such a grasp of communication as to be able to communicate to people that cannot communicate to you. That'd make you more intelligent. Imagine you're sitting around with some Hispanic people and they're like, fucking Americans, I hate these fucking people, they're fat, they don't never know nothing, and they're saying it in fucking Spanish, and then you turn around and go to them like, not all of them in Spanish. Not all. And just keep going about your shit. Don't give them shit. Don't yell, I heard everything you said. Not all. Yes, I'm next. Like I said, when I came around the corner and those 2 girls were like laughing about how shitty one of their boyfriends was. Like, man, I'm like, I know, we're the worst, right? And just keep on walking. I wasn't nice. I find that offensive. On behalf of one man that doesn't represent like 75% of men, you're mostly correct, but in this situation, you shouldn't say that. Yes, Rottweilers do normally come in brown and black, but they come in albino. And that's no fine on Rottweiler, I take that personally. You completely forgot about me. Alright guys, let's go. So what, no girls? Have I ever made a purposeful intention of excluding you? No. So when I say, hey guys, I just walk in the room and just say, hey, everyone. What can you say, everyone? Everyone. Hey guys. I like guys better. Shut the fuck up and answer. Or you can leave. Those are the options. I was gonna find out if everybody wanted to go do something fun. But, if you're gonna exclude yourself, go fuck yourself then. No, I want to do something. No, you don't. You want to be a bitch and be nitpicky about little shit. And by bitch, I mean, like, if the guy was like, I'm a man, stay your fucking happy ass here. We're gonna go do some fun shit. Some very childlike shit. Some fun, childlike shit. We're gonna go roll down a hill at the park. Anyone into it? We're gonna make a slip and slide down the fucking park. It's just free as shit. I got a slip and slide. It's as long as the whole fuck. It's 150 feet. We're gonna start at the top and it's gonna go off a ramp into a fucking pool. Oh god, clear through the fucking everything's clear. We could run. It's safe. No, you two stay here. Enjoy the heat of the day. Because you're a man. You can take it. You're a man. Nut up, take it. When you're a strong, independent woman, so, I mean, you could probably drive yourself there. It's the park. I can't stop you from going. Ride with me? No. No, you're not going to do that. Because I don't like assholes in my car. It makes it smell funny. Well, then you need to brush. That's harsh. That was harsh. I'm telling you, man, when I get pissed off, I don't know. And it's even worse because I can read people pretty well. So I can figure out what the fuck you're insecure about pretty quickly. Whatever you're trying to draw attention away from, everything you put on is deliberate. You're trying to draw attention away to something. You know what I mean? If you, whatever it is, that's what you don't want to be picked on about. It's fucking easy as shit, and then you just go, that's probably why you fucking pull them eyebrows out your face, huh? Oh, I can tell a pluck job, motherfucker. You got that one guy from the OC, remember him? Peter Gallagher. Fucking... I didn't change the rope on this. Second brow almost down, Peter. We got you now. You're good to go on set. That's what happens when you shave. It just comes back thicker and fuller. Can you just see him in like school, just like, I hate these fucking brows. Peter, don't do that. Peter, don't do that. What's the worst that could happen, Mom? Come on, dude. Even if he's watching, you know you got big eyebrows. I got a fucked up eye. We're all good. One eye's just like, oh, he's like fucking... I'm gonna sleep on this one. How about that? I'm gonna crash out tonight. Yeah, I'm not sure, like, what happened. Maybe, like, I slid down the birth canal or something like that, and this side just decided to just chill out, but I don't know. Something happened. Dropped on the head. That would explain a lot, wouldn't it? Because I was all fucking just slanted down and shit. Unless I'm, like, awake, and then it's just like, oh, yeah, but if I even get stoned even a little bit, this one just goes, good night. He's like, yeah, I'm still here, man. I'm elected. He's like, I'm gonna need some coffee if I'm gonna keep going. Oh, Bobby, we're back. But you start looking at like when Standard Oil started funding our education system, the World Health Organization, all these things that are being canceled by Trump. Now, you do want a very educated citizenry, but they probably found that the more educated the citizen, the more they had to pay them. More skilled, more trained. Whereas most of this stuff was, especially once computers got involved, or actually computer machinery got involved, the Industrial Revolution, basically a trained chimp can do it. No joking, if you trained a chimp the right way, now would he probably be too feral? It'd probably take like several generations of chimp. You kind of got our dogs are too docile to, really do the feral things that they used to do when they were wolves. Yeah, monkey's still gonna fuck off. Monkey's gonna fuck off and be a monkey without some serious like training for years of being around humans and stuff. When he gets tired of doing whatever it is you train him, he's just gonna stop. 'Cause he's a fucking monkey. We instead just go, I fucking hate this job. Fuck, man, I fucking hate this job. I gotta come in tomorrow on my day off. I fucking hate this fucking job. I fucking hate this. Fuck this shit. I'm a monkey. Fuck this. I'm gonna shit over here in the corner. Tell you what, you come near me, I'm throwing my poop at you. We start pulling some of that shit, I guarantee you, we don't need to owe shit at all. You get some motherfuckers throwing their shit at people because it's not. You can ration with this. You can rationalize with this person, and this person has chosen the irrational. That's way worse than not having the same language and that person just hurling poop. Frenchman hurling poop. You can't really, please, sir, stop throwing poop. Else I'm going to happen. Now you're just hurling diarrhea. This is getting worse. You know what I mean? You're not going to get across to him. But if it's a guy's like, I hear you. It ain't stopping me. Here's more. You know what I mean? He's like, fuck. We got a true believer in this fucker. This is, oh, shit. Sir, please. I know you can hear me. Jim, we had lunch yesterday talking about science and gravitate. Isn't that worse? Please come down. Put some clothes on. You know what I mean? When they make that grungy face at you, like, no. It should have been my race. We'll come down. We'll talk. Not until I'm either out of poop, the Cola Guard comes and gets me and makes me a general, or I get that fucking raise. Oh, and I've already taken some X-Lax, so it's going to get running here in a bit. I planned this. I'm like a monkey. I planned this. Monkey's like, fuck this. I'm going to go do this. You get close to me, I'm throwing shit at you. You know what I mean? This is like, oh, I know what I'm doing today. If I don't get that fucking raise, just put in my fucking noise-canceling earbud. Gotta make sure they got the breakaway trousers. Yep, they just full on. Yeah, good go. Going commando. Lots of bran. Ate that full steak dinner last night. 3 hamburgers at 4 in the morning. A couple of X-Lax and we're good to go. I'm getting that fucking raise. Boss just like comes out. He's like the alpha chimp, and he just rips his shirt off and starts like, "Oh yeah," and drops his shit. One big turd, and just back to work. Fucking hate this job, man. Oh shit, something's wrong with me. Maybe it's just right. I would add it. I just start cracking up. Because the mutton lettuce with the mutton's just right. Lean. So no, I mean they are wanting to do what the when you don't understand how things work, everything becomes a conspiracy. So the way it starts out, you have these flyover places which strategically are not really important. Sorry, they're not. But when you're looking at the whole country, it's not like you're trying to get infrastructure for big cities. That's what they tell you, but it's not, generally. Now, the Republican thing is quid pro quo. It's very transactional. You vote for me, I get you a fucking thing. Especially recently. It wasn't always like that. It was like George Bush wasn't making. I mean, he was making tax cuts for just the. But the Republican Party has been selling nostalgia and feeling. They drum up a lot of sense of patriotism, even in the shitty face of the economy that they created. So when you look back, you see flags and a lot of them, and then and they all go away when the Democrat comes on, even if there's better times. When there's a Democrat in better times, well, it's the effects of the Republican stuff. It takes a while to catch up. When there's Republican bad times, this is the Democrat stuff catching up with it, you know what I mean? And when it's Republican good times, it's like, well, we just passed that bill 2 weeks ago. This is not the Democratic stuff that they passed. That doesn't apply. It never transfers over. So in these flyover places, you do have politicians like Fox News and whatever going on there and addressing, at least talking about problems that are affecting them. Well, there's only so many problems they have. Unless you convince them they have more problems than they have. All those Mexicans you see coming in the summertime, they're moving in. Every year seems like there's more of them, don't there? Yeah, because each farm is hiring more people. Some of them do stay. You didn't fall in love with the area when you got there? You don't think your state's a great place to be? Well, why wouldn't they fall in love with it too? Is Colorado not a beautiful place? Is Michigan not a wonderful fucking place to be? Why wouldn't they fall in love with it too? When you go to Cancun and stuff, like, oh man, I should just live here. It's Mexico, dude. You can't just live here. I should sell all my shit and then just get a passport. Is it that easy? Is there a test to pass? You don't know, but the American exceptionalism they've sold you. Like, again, the people that were going to say, like, oh, if Trump wins, I'm moving to Canada. You're just going to go? Canada doesn't have a border. There's not going to be Mounties there. They're going to go, you got to pass a citizenry test, same as but I'm American. Yeah, and this is Canada. Oh, I'll go to Mexico. I have a feeling they're going to get the same response there, too. Especially as shitty as you are about us coming to you guys. Not so much Canada. You know, Seth Rogen, Justin Bieber. Those are American jobs being stolen. High paying jobs. Writing comedies, starring in comedy roles, musician, heartthrob. American Heartthrob is a Canadian. Well, that's a job that we farmed out to Canada. Understand? I don't care. I don't care if American Heartthrob is a fucking guy from India, and women are learning Indian just to sing this song because it's so beautiful. I don't give a shit. But if you're gonna be, let's be consistent. That's what I'm saying. You can't just be flipping like, oh, when the Democrats, you guys are successful because it takes a carryover from the Republicans. Okay, well, then why is it not? Because we passed that bill like 2 weeks ago, but you just said it doesn't go that fast. It does for us. Let's be consistent. If you're going to be upset about jobs stolen, about oranges and fucking sold under bridges and farming in the fields. Those high dollar jobs. Neil Young. There's a lot of Canadians. Pam Anderson. I got no problem with it. But you guys didn't have a problem with it. I'm just trying to say, let's be fucking consistent. Those are American jobs. How many British people are going to get to play fucking American actors like Rick Grimes? That was a British dude. How many times are we going to get a British guy to play Doctor Strange? Benedict Cumberbatch. Hello, I'm an American Doctor Strange. No! Let's put our foot down and just, oh, that's a pretty good movie. Then fuck it, who gives a shit? How many Spider-Men are we going to have that are fucking Andrew Garfield? Not Tobey Maguire, sorry, dude, I don't remember your name. Mr. Zendaya. Tom Holland. It took me a second to go through. Hey, but what thing be known for, right? You know? What if she was known for dating you, dude? You know, the ones dating Tom Holland, with the Z. What's the Z word there, Tom? What was that Z word for you guys? A through Z. I like it. I don't like it. It's just one syllable. Z. Z2. Dog. That I wasn't a Zach Morris fan, I gotta admit. But they shot a movie in Shreveport. He shot a movie in Shreveport. And they shot at Centenary College. And I think it went over the crowd's head a little bit, but not completely. But they were asking him how he enjoyed filming there, and he said it's a very interesting place. The South is the only place he's ever been where dog is a two-syllable word. Yeah. Bravo. Bravo. Well done. Well done. Maybe we can be friends after all. Time out. Did Zach just crack a funny? Hang on. For all you Slater haters out there, you need to get over that shit. That mullet ruled the 80s. I saw a shirt that said "Don't be a Slater hater." I was like, "Fuck, I gotta get that shit, dude. I gotta get that shit." And then when everyone was saying like I'm having a Zach attack or something like that, I was like, "Yeah." It's a Slater hater. I love that. That's great. Don't be a Slater hater. Come on, no. But yeah, we should have like a unified. That was the goal, to have a unified level playing field across, the country as far as what education is. And I'm guessing they found that demographically it didn't break down like that. And you can't just like force, pardon me. You can't force information into a person's head or force them to retain it. You can set up a standard, and then people cannot live up to it. Doesn't make them not useful, whatever. It's just that we need to recognize that kind of thing and stop acting like there's only one path to success. In college, I dated this Korean girl, and she was saying that in Korea, that they have university, and they start a little bit like halfway through what we would have like for high school, I believe. But somewhere around like middle school, they do like an evaluation, and if you're intelligent enough to go on to university, it's free also. You go to university, and you just keep your higher education until you can't go any further. Um, and if you don't make the grades for that, they shift you down towards a trade. And it's fucking genius. I was like, we gotta fucking start doing that. Cause just because you don't make it to college doesn't mean they should just be like, you're gonna become going fucking digging ditches. There's money to be made digging ditches, man. You can drive a backhoe and fucking dig, but you're gonna need to learn how to drive that skill. You can learn how to work with wood. There's other shit that you can do. Not everybody's cut out to be everything. As in Einstein said, Einstein, if you was it about the monkey, or if you grade a fish on how well it can climb a tree, it's going to seem stupid. Same with but it's not. That's not its thing. Everybody's a different creature. Everybody's a different thing. So you gotta accommodate for that. But that, as far as a capitalistic mind, uniformity. Go into one Walmart, no go into another Walmart, no go into any other Walmart, no go into a Walmart over in China or anywhere else. Uniformity. With regular, steady intervals of change. Gives the people a feeling of stability. Now, for a business, sure, but as far as running a country, no. No. Because people aren't products. And the only way to run a country as such would be to treat them as such and to use them as such. Which means you get your own personal product number. Social security number. Basically a barcode stamped on you at birth. Because like it or not, you're property. Everything you buy, you pay sales tax on it when you buy it. Then things like cars and houses, you pay property tax on it. So you never really own the thing that you own. As long as they can charge extra tax on there or with everything, there's always something. You gotta get a license. You gotta get this. You gotta get that. Some way you've gotta come back them and you gotta cut them in. You gotta cut the American government in. On what? Remember, they stole the country. So what are they out? Ooh, they stole the country, but it didn't. The park, yeah, it had a lake, but it didn't have picnic tables. Okay, and it didn't have the fence. The fence you put around that makes sure you can close the park, the lake, the entire lake. You can close at your leisure when you want to. And God knows I can't climb a fence. And God knows you watch this all the time. I mean, that would not be cost efficient. So you don't do that. I just have to map when your time is being here, then then anarchy rules. You must wear the... I'm also not supposed to be here right now. So therefore, any of your rules that you're telling me I have to have, you're not allowed to smoke. Fuck. That sucks. And you can't even have a campfire on the beach, man. That sucks, man. You can't do any of this stuff that we're doing, man. Probably turn that radio down. No, seriously, you should probably turn it down a little bit because someone finds out they're gonna send the cops out here. But I mean, quiet. That's good. Yeah, that's fine. You're not supposed to have one out here at all. Oops. Just don't. I mean, yeah. We've lost a lot of our. No, thank you. Someone with like a badge or authority or whatever comes up and says something to you, and we just do it. No thanks. Well, then you're gonna have to hit me with those sticks. I'm sorry, you're just gonna have to, because that just proves how brutal you are. I mean, yeah, I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. I got jumped by three guys, had a hemorrhage in my brain. I'm still here, so go for it, man. But there's so many people that are afraid. That's the only way you can control people. Like, that's the only way you can control humans is fear. Because they get uncertain. And uncertainty breeds fear. Because you don't know what the future's going to bring. And we like to know, don't we? So we have the Weather Channel. So we have the seasons, the time of day. So we have the little invisible labels on everything. Lighter, cup, camera, person, t-shirt, headphones, cable. So we understand what they are as soon as we see it, and we can go. Okay, I don't know what that cable actually does, but I know it probably brings power and sound. Okay, that one's hooked up to a light switch, so it's going to bring power. And that way we can feel like we know how it actually works. You know, the breaker box is over here. Okay, so the breaker box, but what does that do? Flip the fucking switch. And, yeah. But why do you need that fuse? Because this is the fuse is good. No, but why that voltage and that amperage? Because it's the one for the fucking... Oh, yeah, I don't really know how it all works. No. You don't know how it all works. What happens if you put the wrong one? I don't know. Oh, yeah, I've never... So I don't know how any of it... No, you don't know how any works. No problem with that. But you gotta know what you don't know so you don't walk around thinking you know shit that you don't know. The Constitution, show me where. It's like life, liberty, and pursuit. That's not the Constitution. Yeah, it's in the Constitution. Okay, keep looking. No, it's not in the Constitution. It's not in the Constitution. And that's when they gotta do the cover. I could have swore. Somebody told me. Fuck off, dude. Someone also told you it's not in there, and the first response was to be like, it's not. That's. You don't trust me? I'll break it out. I'll show it to you. That's not in there. You're thinking, right. No, you're not. I just made that up. The Jefferson Papers, there's no... John Hancock. Isn't that awesome? Think about it. All the people that signed, all the people that signed that Constitution. Yeah, it's gonna need your John Hancock right there. When I go to John, I don't need a hand doing. Oh no, yeah, okay. No, this one. Yeah, that's the right one. No, man, it's just a very weird world we live in. The people have to get more educated. Americans need to give up on this American exceptionalism. I mean, again, it's too late. We're in the end. If we were to be granted some kind of re-go at it, a lot of things could change. Like I said, the fixes that I was mentioning, it's too late. But the things that I just showed, that I've been thinking of this for a long time. One of the things I thought of as far as racism, as long as you're waking up and looking in the mirror and one of the first things you see is your color, you're part of the problem. Whether you're white, Asian, whatever it is, if you look in the thing and you don't see at least yourself first, lover of music, whatever you do, you should see that first and foremost. Your skin color should be one of the last things. One of the last qualities about you, because otherwise, when you walk around, that's the first quality that you're projecting, and everyone's gonna see it. Nobody likes that. Being honest, non-racist people don't like seeing. They don't. Yeah, guy. No, we're cool, man. You don't. Tone it down. One thing that cracked me up was like they're talking about. I heard some black people they're having like on this this discussion like, oh yeah, they really like white people like when they get their information from a non-threatening black person. I'm like, well, who the fuck wants to get your weather? Yo, man, you know what the weather gonna be like tomorrow? Man, I say the wrong thing, I'm gonna bust you in your fucking ass. Or a white guy. That's why the weather tomorrow's going to be. Remember, I electrocute you if you do not get this right. Nobody wants a threatening person threatening, Are you going somewhere for the fucking commercial break? No. You're gonna sit there through this RS Autumn commercials, what you're gonna fucking do. Nobody wants that. Nobody wants that. I get what they're saying, but change the term. Threatening, non-threatening. Again, going for your top shelf kind of words, you know what I mean? I think what they're looking for is non-offensive. Because anything can be offensive, you know what I mean? Just, hell, my presence can be offensive. I know. But, yeah. I don't know, man. 47 minutes. Jesus Christ, I can talk for forever. Should probably hang it up. I talk too much. So, yeah, I'm going to end it out. Take it easy. I might come back later. It's Friday. Getting high. Ain't got shit to do. What time is it? 6:14 still. Fuck. I wonder if it's ever gonna. It's like I'm in hell. Makes sense to the story. Cracking jokes in hell. It's 6:14 p.m. on 5/15. Is it actually really the 15th? No, it's like the 16th, isn't it? I bet you my shit's all fucked up. Like, dude, you're smoking way too much weed in here. Yeah, even the calendar says it's the 16th, but the thing at the bottom. It's like, no, don't listen to him, man. It's Friday. Don't fucking listen to him. He's stoned. You're smoking too much weed. Just take it. We've got an air intake in there, That'd be fucked up. That's why my computer loves me so much. Come back here and smoke, man. It's just not the same. So it's Friday, the 16th. I ain't got shit to do. So I'm gonna get high, and I'm gonna play some video games, and play some music. Maybe I'll get a song ready to work on. I don't know.